Permanently banning and criminalizing sex changes on children and forever.
Okay, I'm here to give you the actual information because somehow for a US president, that man is an idiot. Alright, first of all, in many US states, gender reassignment surgery is already illegal under the age of 18, and even in the states where it is legal, most trans people will wait till they're 18 anyway. Usually because they can't afford it or other reasons. I haven't actually looked into that one properly yet. Probably will end up doing eventually for another video. Alright. And anyone who does get gender reassignment surgery under the age of 18 usually does it because the dysphoria they feel about being trans is that bad they're in a depressive, suicidal state. So basically, all Trump's doing by passing this bill is making it so that the suicide rates of young trans people are going to increase. He's not going to stop people being trans. No, he's just going to make it harder to be trans and make it so it's more likely that people kill themselves. And I'd say, if someone kills themselves because of a bill that you insisted on getting passed, would that count as you murdering them? How many deaths have already been caused by Donald Trump? The answer is at least 3 that I'm aware of. And if he wants to pass this bill as well, that number's going to go up even more. Now, legally, he's not a murderer. But ethically and morally, I'd say he is. Good day. Okay, I did this video before when people were hating on the Minecraft movie. Let's see if this one can get over 40k views. Probably won't, but if I can do it again, I'll be very happy. Alright, let's discuss. The designs aren't that bad. Keep in mind it's been a while in universe, so the characters will be older now. And it's just a teaser. Chances are when the film comes out, they either won't look like this and will look closer to the original designs, or they'll look like this, but because we'll have more movement for the characters, it will look more natural. You're just not used to it. I also saw someone said his daughter looked like she went through a dream SMP phase. And as someone who also went through a dream SMP phase, I agree. She looks like she saw L'Manberg collapse a second time. She looks like she knew every word to the L'Manberg national anthem. I can go on. I also had a phase. In conclusion, quit complaining. Nothing you can do about it. It will look more natural when the film comes out, or they aren't even the actual designs. Good day.
Is he a Muppet or is he a Sesame Street character? I know he is a Muppet, but like...
Finally, I get to talk about the Muppets. I'm berated a lot for this. I've just never got to talk about them in a video, which is really upsetting. Okay, to answer your question, he's a Sesame Street character, but he's also a Muppet, because everything made by the Jim Henson Company is a Muppet. But he's not the Muppets, or he's not in the Muppets, should I say. Now, also, to confuse you even more, some of the Muppets are Sesame Street characters. Because they've crossed over a few times, not within recent years, but back in like the 70s they did a lot. So, that's confusing, but basically, to narrow it down, everything the company makes is a Muppet, but it's not part of the Muppets. So that's an exclusive group you can't really get into. Freddy Fazbear's a Muppet, Yoda's a Muppet. If it's a puppet that was made by the Jim Henson Company, it's a Muppet, but not every Muppet is a member of the Muppets. Good day.
Who wants to see Dave Bautista turn into a big man whore?
Oh no, he found the AO3 account. We've got a problem. I had more to go off with this joke, but really that's it. But the video can't be that short, so this is what you get, and I'm not re-recording it. Good day. Would you rather be blind or dead? Did you say that incorrectly? Do you mean blind or deaf, as in not able to see or not able to hear? That would make more sense, wouldn't it? No, you heard me correctly. I said blind or dead. Why are they the only options? Why are my options go blind or go deaf? That doesn't make any sense. It's like a 4-year-old came up with them. They have nothing to do with each other. I mean, realistically, being a would you rather, you'd have to pick going blind because it's not as bad, but really, I'd pick none. They're both terrible options. Okay, well, now that you've called attention to it, it no longer makes sense and it takes this video out of reality. People will now realise, if they didn't already, we're both played by the same person, and that this is just a video they see on their phone. Good day. Oh, here's something that I didn't think about, and I probably should have beforehand. I'm about to start a Blades in the Dark campaign in less than an hour, and I've chosen to take the job of taking session notes. So, I boot up my laptop, getting ready to take the notes. I haven't renewed my Microsoft Word subscription. Of course I haven't. I haven't paid it since, last year. In fact, it's probably been over a year now, maybe not quite, since I last renewed it. That's because when I got an older laptop, I got it for free, and when I got this one, I didn't actually I didn't pay to get the year's worth of Microsoft 365 because it was a 2023 version. So yeah, I'm now having to take my notes on Google Docs. I never thought I'd have to use this platform again. If I look through my archives, I could probably find a few unfinished books I worked on back in the day. Good day. So, who at Marvel Studios decided the way we should announce the cast list for Doomsday should be a live stream of a bunch of says? I did not watch it, but I know other people did. It wasn't even the full cast. I mean, you were getting multiple cast announcements. I hope they're not all like that. I hope they get better or something, because that was dreadful. There's better ways to do that. Why is that the way we're announcing our cast for our most anticipated film of the decade? I don't understand. I don't see what they're going for, but I guess good for them. What I'm saying is I would have done it better. I think they did it in a stupid way. But all of them, I suppose. Good day.